Hey YouTube, welcome to the first video of how to paint the Nurgle Great Unclean One. This will be a series of I don't know how much videos, but how many videos, but we'll do our best to make them not so long, but not so sure that you miss the details. In the last video we spoke about the colors. I have them here in the background, and the first step will be spraying the parts of the model that we want to be more bright. That will be the face, some muscles here and there. And for that we are going to use our airbrush. I will put the PSI at about 30. The paint a good shake. I hope it will not be too loud in the background with the compressor working. Okay, yeah, good to go. And then we just spray. Where the light will be. This will give some definition to the model, and because we are working with very thin down colors, it will give a nice effect, and we will try to make them see through. I'm going to finish this, and then I will show it to you when it's done. So our Great Unclean One has the highlights of the pre-highlighting. I did it everywhere a little bit. I wanted to give some definition. It's a big model to show it on the camera, but you can see that the transition from bright to the darker areas, it's really nice and smooth. That is what I'm going for. I know it's in miniature painting, you have to work with contrasts, but I'm really bad at it, and when I work with contrasts, the miniatures are really messy, and I'm still learning to make that transition smoothly. With the airbrush I can do it a little bit. That's why I stepped from brushes to airbrush. You can achieve easily that smooth transition, especially with bigger models. Okay, here we have him. This is the first step of our painting. I will not say that is the most important, but it will help us give some definition where we want the colors and how we want the colors to turn. Okay, the next step will be pre-shading it, and now we are going to the colors itself. That we are going to begin with Castle and Green, and then we are going to use some reds, some purples. I have them here also by the hand. Corn red and Zeros purple. We are going to use. Oh, sorry. We are going to use it as colors to block the bruises and some wounds, but it will be very random. So I will prepare the color and the compressor, and we see this in the next segment. And then we have our Castle and Green loaded into the airbrush. It sprays nicely. We are going to appreciate it. I'm going to do a little bit, and then I will show it to you when it's done. Let's set the PSI. It's nice. Let's go. I'm going to finish it off, and I will show you the end result. And here we have him, appreciated. It's not pretty, but it's a step, and let's let it dry. I use the drying retardant to help the flow in the airbrush, and that costs a little bit more time to dry. The model itself will be now painted with some red and purple, corn red and Zeros purple. And why? Because I want to give them some randomness to the skin. We are still in this step of appreciating it and blocking up colors, because now we are building our color up to with very thin layers, and I want that the under layers will be always visible, and I want to be this to these two colors to be very subtle, visible, and we will see if that will if I can pull that off. And yeah, I will prepare the airbrush, and we are going to set everything ready for the next step.